Let's go to Charles, listening in West Virginia. You're on Free Talk Live. Hey, Charles.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's on your mind tonight?
Oh, several things. Let's start with the paper. And the trees. You said that what trees were being cut were usually being cut on government land.
Well,
No, what I said was if there's clear cutting going on, meaning that trees are being harvested in an unsustainable manner, in that the trees are not being replanted after being cut down, that kind of thing, it's usually not happening on private property. It's usually happening when, as I understand it, government land managers are renting out, leasing out land to companies who are not taking good care of it because they don't own it, so they don't have a stake in its long-term sustainability. That's what I was saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's kind of the opposite around here.
Is that right?
If you count companies as private, they're cutting every tree that's big enough to put on a truck.
Are you talking about lumber companies, or are you talking about companies trying to, make room to build new, buildings and things like that?
Timber companies.
They're what
Land
companies?
raper. Timber companies.
Timber companies. You're saying they're
why
just
are they
down
cutting all the trees on their land and not replenishing them?
Because they're stupid, more or less. But
Well, then they're going to go out of business.
Well, they figure on that. They're going to clear everything around here, move out for 40 years, and then come back and start where they did 60 years ago. But around here, it takes a tree. This is rocky country. This is Appalachia. This is hard Appalachia.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only state that is totally Appalachia. It touches nothing but Appalachia.
Okay.
When the first settlers come into this country, not the first ones, the first white ones, Europeans, they didn't see beautiful big timber. They saw profit. They saw profit.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if what you're saying is true, and we're going to take your word for it, Charles, if what you're saying is true and that there are these dumb companies out there just destroying their own property and not replenishing the trees there, and that's their job is to sell timber, doesn't make sense to me. But if that is happening, then the best way to combat that is not with the government, not to go in with the threat of force and violence to try to stop people. But in my opinion, the best way to combat it would be to buy property and protect the trees there. Thank you for the call tonight. I appreciate it.
That's what the Nature Conservancy is doing, and several other large organizations.
The Audubon Society does that as well.
Doesn't Ducks Unlimited own quite a bit of land?
Yeah, I think that's true too. Yeah, 855-450-FREE. You take control here. It's Free Talk Live.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.